Earth. We live here every day, and with every day, time passes forward. And with that comes each new day forward. Space. We live here every day too. Unable to comprehend the vastness of it all, we're left wondering, what else is out there? Are there aliens? Different universes? Other planets suitable for human life? A sophisticated league of dolphin-human hybrids bent on taking over the universe as a whole? Who knows? America, the best country in our visible universe, and the only one to make it to the moon, or at least people think. The moon. Did we really go there? Is it made of cheese? The answer to both of these important questions is no. Hi, I'm Wes Gary, and today we'll be uncovering one of the world's greatest mysteries, the truth behind the Apollo moon landings. It's a fact that roughly 6% of Americans do not believe in the moon landing. Neither do 24% of Russians, but what do they know? They just suck at hockey and getting to the moon. There's a wide variety of evidence to support the moon landing is real, backed by numerous scientists, but what the public does not know is that this so-called evidence is simply propaganda, and, as with any lie, there are flaws that expose the truth. Bill Kaysing, a man who Wikipedia describes as a German-American writer best known for claiming that the 6 Apollo moon landings between July 1969 and December 1972 were hoaxes, and he is regarded as the initiator of the moon hoax movement, was a German-American writer best known for claiming that the 6 Apollo moon landings between July 1969 and December 1972 were hoaxes, and he is also regarded as the initiator of the moon hoax movement. Kaysing made numerous claims regarding the improbability of landing a man on the moon, first of which is that there are no stars in any of the photos taken on the moon. In these pictures, the background appears all black. That's because on the set that NASA's people created to fake these pictures, they must have run out of white and yellow paint. They decided to make up that the contrast of the photos caused for the stars not to be seen. However, this is not the case. If this was true, then how come in the famous picture Starry Night, there are stars? Take that, scientists. There are also many other problems with these pictures. Take this one, for example. Underneath the rocket, there should be some indication on the ground that the rocket actually landed. Yet, the surface remains untouched. There should be a crater or debris around it, yet there's nothing. And in this picture, there's a clear difference between the top of the picture and the bottom. Also, again, there are no stars. The picture was clearly edited since the set NASA created did not extend as far as it should have, and there are also no pictures of the moon. And then there's this picture, which shows famous moon man Louis Armstrong on the moon. Now, everyone knows that Buzz Aldrin and Louis Armstrong walked on the moon, but there's no way they could have done so without spacesuits. Buzz has one on, yet in this picture, Armstrong is clearly not wearing a suit. NASA must not have had the budget to get one for Louis, too. Shame. Otherwise, they just might have succeeded in fooling not only an entire nation, but an entire planet as well. One of the other claims that Mr. Bill made was that NASA did not have the technical capability to send a man to the moon. This claim is correct. According to the internet, Apollo 11 was landed with a computer that had 1,300 times less processing power than an iPhone 5S. Now, I am not an astronaut, but with my iPhone, even if I put it in airplane mode, I cannot fly that to the moon. That is just simply impossible. The internet, along with Mr. Kaysing, say that the radiation caused by the Van Allen belts would prohibit moongoers from going to the moon. This too is correct. Radiation has been proven to be bad, and bad things are usually not good. The International Space Station remains at 230 miles away from the Earth, compared to the 750 miles of the innermost area one would experience radiation from the Van Allen belt. This radiation is extremely harmful, and even though those going to the moon would not likely be in it for long, they would be in a highly concentrated area of it and would likely die. That, or they would become superheroes and rid the world of crime. However, since we still have crime, it is most likely that they died rather than make it to the moon like NASA would have you believe. Today, we learned a lot. We learned that NASA is a bunch of liars. They simply wish to play off of our curiosity as humans and make us believe that we are all making progress in discovering this vast, unknown being we call the universe. Yet, we've barely scratched the surface. We need to stop believing what we're told, because in this day and age, with new photo editing processes, photos no longer cut it. Once we, as citizens, can get to the moon, then we will know whether or not we landed there in the first place. But until that day comes, we need to stay skeptical and not give in to the government's poorly executed propaganda. Thank you.